Hey guys, it's February 1st, 2020. Got old cousin Eddie with me in the back there, also known as Cass. Anyway, me and old Cass, we're headed to the dump to meet my buddy Brady. Him and his kids, they're going on a little squirrel hunt in Columbus this afternoon. So he hollered at me and wanted to know if I wanted to come dig a little while before they had to head out. So I told him that sounded like a good plan, but we're finna go up here and meet him, try to do about 2 to 3 hours worth of digging. And I started a little spot right before we left last Saturday, and found some stuff that I didn't film, but I found a Debossed Dr. Pepper from the 40s, which I'll show you here in just a little bit. It had a lip chip on it, so I left it there and I didn't get it on camera. And I also found a piece of another milk bottle that said Grenada Farms on it, so I'm assuming that was a local milk bottler from Grenada, Mississippi. So we'll try to get them on camera. And I was talking about Brady. Brady has he's a good person to have as a friend, because that son's got a lucky streak in him. He can sit out in the middle of a highway and kill the biggest buck you've ever seen. They'll just run out on top of him. But real good hunter. And he got really lucky this last week. He was out in the woods walking, and he got in a ditch, and he said he was just walking and just happened to look, and he found a totally exposed Hutchison bottle. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what a Hutch is one of those blob top bottles, and they were molded sometime probably in the late 1800s to 1900. So Brady walked up on a A.M. Hanna, I think it says property on it, but it's an A.M. Hanna bottle that's from City Bottling Works in Kosciuszko, Mississippi, and the thing was dang near in perfect condition. So about a 120-year-old bottle was just laying exposed in a ditch, and he just happened to walk up on it. And just to tell you, I've never found one personally. That's kind of the mecca of bottle digging, or the holy grail, so to speak. I've purchased a couple that I found a good deal on, because I didn't figure I'd ever find one in my lifetime. But it's a good find. But anyway, he's supposed to bring it with him, and I'm going to film it and just kind of show you what that looks like. And he actually got permission to dig at an undisclosed location, and supposedly there's hundreds and hundreds of Coke bottles there. And we're going to try to go dig it next Saturday. And from the way it sounds, I know we're probably going to find some 1915 Cokes and hopefully some Christmas Cokes. And what would be even better is if we found some straight sides, and what would be even better than that is if we found some Coke Hutches. So definitely stay tuned for the video next weekend. But we've got that planned for next Saturday. But whenever we come back at you, me and Cass and Brady and his kids will be at the dump, and hopefully we're gonna find something good, and we're gonna show it to you. I was like, well guys, there's the Hutch I was referring to. That's an A.M. Hanna property, City Bottling Works from Kosciuszko, Mississippi. And you can see it's a pretty blue color. And that is a find of a lifetime. Like I said a while ago, that's the holy grail of bottle digging. And the thing about it, Brady didn't even have to dig for it to find it. It was totally exposed, which makes it even better. Kind of unbelievable. I told him if I'd have found it, I'd have screamed like a panther. So I'm not real sure what he did, but he said whenever he walked up on it, he was tearing the place apart looking for other stuff. But that's an awesome find, ladies and gentlemen. But we're finna get out here in the woods and do a little digging, and we'll be back with you. All right, guys, there's the Debossed Dr. Pepper I was referred to, and I know you've heard me say embossed a lot. Embossed is actually when it's raised up on top of the bottle. As you can see, that Dr. Pepper is actually down in the bottle, so that's what we're referred to as debossed. But that's a 1940s Dr. Pepper, and you can see the damage right there. That's why I didn't keep it. But that one's actually distributed from, or was molded. It was molded somewhere else, but it was distributed out of Kosciuszko, so that would have been a good one if we could have. We'll be in good shape. But anyway, just wanted to show that to you. Guys, you barely can make this out. It's kind of rubbed off, but that's the piece of the milk bottle that said Grenada Farms on it. And you can see the design on it right there. So hopefully we'll find some soda bottles, find some local stuff. And anyway, stay tuned. We're finna get to digging. Guys, we just write this out. That's a Raleigh's medicine bottle. I know I have some smaller ones. I don't have one that big. Brady's gonna keep that one though. Just says Raleigh's on it and says made in the USA at the bottom, but that's a good find, good bottle. See if we can age it real quick. Flip that over. That is gonna be 1934. That's a good one. All right, stay tuned. We're gonna get in here and dig some more so we can find something else. Guys, we hit a little layer right there. We think that's a soda bottle down there. We just hope. Nah, not a soda bottle. Nah. Just a little old jar. No, it is a soda bottle.
In a soda?
Uh-huh, see the neck on it?
Ooh, that's a new grape.
But it's broke.
Oh! Oh!
Is it embossed?
It's not a new grape either. I don't think. It's a soda.
Man, it's thick.
Oh, yeah, choker's thick.
Guys, that looks kind of like a new grape, but shaped a little bit different. Not real sure what it is, but you can see the bottom's broke off of it. But look how thick that is. That'd have been a good find if it would have been whole. But anyway, we're gonna keep after it. We done hit a little pocket, so stay with us.
That's what you call it.
Guys, I want to show y'all something real quick. And I kind of got this, or picked up this information from Brandon from Adventure Archaeology, but you can see the top of this hill, and you can see how far down that first layer goes, and then you can see the trash layer. If we'd have been coming down through here and probing, it's a good likelihood we wouldn't have found this if we were just strictly going on top, because it's so far down. And in one of his videos, he was talking about how they would cap a layer off with clay or red dirt or something after they filled it up. So even if you think there's not anything there from probing, you might just want to get out and dig anyway, because it could be a good likelihood you'll find something, because you can definitely see the difference in the layer right there. So anyway, me and Brady been talking about it, a lot of the places where we've been digging and found some of the older stuff, especially the whiskey bottle and that part of that old wine bottle that's probably from the late 1800s. We're probably gonna go back and just dig a little test pit and see if we can't find anything else, because we're pretty sure that it's been dug before, but I doubt people are the ones that were digging it went down as far. So anyway, just stay with us and we're gonna keep digging, and we'll be back with you. All right guys, we're holding our breath. I just raked and exposed that Coke bottle right there, and we're not real sure if it's a Pat D, and then there's a milk bottle. Let's just pray they're whole. Let me shake them, let's see. And the Coke bottle's broke. And that's actually from Louisville, Mississippi. Let's watch Brady.
No, busted.
And the milk bottle's busted too. Oh well. Hey, that's the agony and the ecstasy of bottle digging. Some of them will be whole and some of them are not, but let's see. It's yeah, that Louisville bottle, that's a Pat D. But anyway, that's broke. And then got part of that milk bottle. So anyway, y'all stay tuned. We're gonna dig a little bit more. Guys, we just pulled these 2 snuff bottles out, and nothing other than norm. Brady and I probably have 1 million a piece of these, but something interesting, if you look at the one on the left, I've never seen a black one before, but that one's just about totally black, and you can compare it to the one on the right. It's brown, so. And one of them's 2 dots and one of them's 4 dots. And I don't know about the color. If you know anything about the color and maybe what that stands for, what it means, drop a line in the comments. Guys, just popped something else out that I have no idea what it is. Right there on the top above that line, it says half cup. No, on the bottom. No, on the bottom where Brady's finger is.
This is a half cup line.
And
half cup, half cup.
And that's the only embossing it has on it, but it's crown top, and it's almost like I think it was some kind of extract or something. Could have been. Anyway, just from the insignia on it, it was molded in 1930, but that's cool. We're gonna keep that. Guys, we just rolled this out. You can see the embossed W right there. Pretty sure that's a J.R. Watkins, and looking at it, you can just faintly see it, but that's the old Owens, Illinois Glass Company symbol. They quit putting that on them after 1929. So that's a quart top. So hopefully if we stay with it, we'll find one here in just a second. And look at there, somebody threw their water spout out. All right, so we found another one of those measuring crown tops, I guess you could call it. Now this one's a little bit different. It's from 46, and it says 4 1/2 bottle, pour to here, and it's got an air that points that line right there. Point that line, Brady.
Right.
Yeah, that points that line. But man, that's a cool find. Y'all stay with us. All right, guys, we got a blue bottle. Brady's finna pull it out. Oh, and it's broke. And it is. That's one of your embossed milk of magnesias. I actually pulled one out a while ago that I didn't film, but anyway. Like I always say, if I said it once, I said it a million times. Anytime you can find something embossed or blue, and this one's actually embossed and blue. So it's always, you always want to keep those. Anyway, stay with us.
Whoa, Scoop.
Well guys, this is what we've been doing so far. You can't tell, but we've got that bank on off, and you can look at that mound of dirt right there. We hadn't just found a whole lot of stuff. We found some pretty cool stuff that's broken, and this is probably not real impressive, and you can't really tell much about the color because it's so dirty. If you look down there at the base, that thing is thick. It's not embossed, but it's like a bluish green color, real pretty. So we're gonna keep that one, but as soon as Brady gets through knocking that bank down, we're gonna get in there and rake and see if we can't find something else. So stay with us. You know, it's always a joy to bring the kids, but you see that right over there? All of them's huddled down talking to each other. Me and Brady's kind of just by ourselves. You know, it's fun bringing them, but sometimes you just need a little break every now and then. Pop that out, bottom to a Starville Coke bottle. So anyway, we're gonna keep scratching around. You can see there's a pocket right there. We're steadily caving off and raking, so hopefully we'll pop something else out good before Brady and them leave to go squirrel hunting. So stay with us. All right, guys, we got a crown top sticking out in this hole. Pull it out and see what it is. Oh man, it's a fully debossed Dr. Pepper. I've only found one of these whole in my whole life, and it is actually from Kosciuszko, Mississippi. That's an awesome find. I just got through telling Brady whatever I pulled out was his. So that's an awesome one to have. Let's see if we can tell the actual age on it. Rub around the bottom of it. Should say LG and then a number. Yep.
4LGW3.
That's a 1943. So right there on the side it says 4LW or 4LGW3. That stands for 1943, and it's molded by Lawrence Glassworks. And that one's from Kosciuszko. That's a good one. So anyway, perfect condition. I'm sure Brady's boys finna get a kick out of this. That'll be a good one for them to have. That's a debossed 10, 2, and 4 from the 40s. Hey guys, we had to cut the trip short a little bit. Got to raining on us pretty good, but found some good stuff today. We didn't get the place dug all the way out that we wanted to, but probably the find of the day was the debossed Dr. Pepper bottle from Kosciuszko, 1943. Kind of odd that I mentioned that first in my video, and that's what, you know, the best thing we ended up finding for the day. But see old Cass back there, he done got wore out, so he's gonna sleep on the way home. But anyway, finna go get up with the other boys, and if it ain't raining this afternoon, we're gonna start practicing for baseball a little bit. Do a little throwing, catching, and hitting, because that'll be coming up before long, and I always look forward to that. But anyway, stay tuned with us, and next Saturday's a big day. We're hoping we find some good stuff in that other dump I was telling you about. It's supposed to be a ton of soda bottles there, so hopefully we'll find some older age bracket stuff. So y'all just stay tuned with us. We appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoy the videos, and go subscribe to the Jones Boys.